Okay, I had a customer call me today saying that their suggest blank option in Hyperdent was not open. That is normally down here in your bottom left next to the prepare button. So one thing I see immediately is that normally when your STL is brought in and it's fully prepared by utilizing construction information from Exocad or 3Shape, there would be a checkbox here. Since there's no checkbox, it tells me that the STL has not been prepared. So for a crown, this might be a margin. For an implant restoration, it might be an abutment base or a screw channel that has not been marked. So every STL file requires certain information for Hyperdent to do its job. So there's two ways about this. I'm betting that in this case, the construction information name and the STL name are different. So if you run into this situation, if for some reason you've had to edit your STL file and rename it to from its original name, that is most likely the problem because it will not then match the name of the construction information. So you can either rename the final STL to be the same name as the construction information, or you can manually prepare the part in Hyperdent. In this case, this is a good exercise to manually prepare the part, so we're going to go through that process. So here is our STL file. You can see that none of the screw channels are marked, none of the abutment bases are marked either. So step one, and you can actually see here in your part messages that it's missing these as well. So step one, part type. We know it's a full arch. We're going to hit next. Set our main milling direction. Hit next. In this case, we're going to mark our abutment bases. Left clicking on each one of these. Next. There are no ponics, we can skip this. Next. Now we're going to mark our screw channels from the occlusal side. We're going to place 3 points on the screw channel. That marked fine. Okay, so right off the bat, I believe that this is a custom geometry for a special screw. I do see an issue right off the bat, which is always good to check if you're having to manually mark stuff. We want to see that blue screw channel come all the way to this edge right here. If not, when you mill, you could still, Hyperdent will allow you to still mill this part, but this through hole where the threads go through of the screw will not be complete. So I'm going to go back, right arrow, I'm going to delete that screw channel, and I'm going to try to mark it from the bottom side in this smaller screw channel. There we go. That's much better. You can see the screw channel comes all the way through. It's coming from, this arrow is coming from the occlusal direction, and it's meeting the point where we need it to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for the next 4 implant sites. Okay. Delete. Yes. We can also mark this channel from the occlusal side also. If it's really deep, it's probably better to do it from the bottom side of the restoration. Okay. Okay, now all of our screw channels should be marked correctly. I'm going to verify by looking from the bottom side of the restoration and seeing this blue line stop right here at the bottom of the screw channel. That looks good on all of our implant sites, so I'm going to proceed and hit OK. All right, now we have the check mark, and our suggest blank button is available. We can go ahead and proceed with nesting as normal.